Welcome to One Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 conversion in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episodes. This is the episode number 54. If you didn't watch previous episode, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the question number 1. The starting metal is bicyclic system with one rigid carbon and you are having the hydrogen with tosyl group attached there. Here hydrogen kind of arrangement is there. You are using the butyl lithium 2 equivalents and you are using DMF. Here the position of aldehyde is the real question, whether in the first position, second position or in the bridged carbon, or alkene formation is retained there or not. From the question and starting metal, you might guess it's a 2 naming reaction involved here and definitely new CC bond occurred here. The answer is A. Let us see how. Whenever you see hydrogen with tosylate or good leaving group, you might guess it's a Shapiro elimination. Shapiro elimination, what really happens is tosylate and nitrogen leaves. The first step of Shapiro reaction is butyl lithium attack. It abstracts the proton on the acidic ends. So proton will be abstracted, the charge travels and the nitrogen and tosylate leaves. Finally the double bond and anion formation will be there. Anion stabilized by lithium. Then you are using the DMF, dimethyl formamide. The negative charge can attack on the carbonyl, which is nucleophilic there. So it attacks there, NME to leave. You have the new aldehyde formation there. This reaction is called Wiener synthesis. This is very much important because you are introducing direct aldehyde in the system. Here you have to learn 2 naming reaction. One is Shapiro elimination. Shapiro elimination, you will get the final product as alkene and Bovell synthesis. In Bovell synthesis, you are introducing directly aldehyde group in the system. Then the question number 2. The starting metal is nitroethane with base and isopropyl aldehyde and titanium chloride and water given. They ask you to guess the product. The real question is about how the alcohol is introduced, whether they oxidized or diol formation is there or not. From the reagent and starting metal, you have to understand that 2 naming reaction is involved here. The answer is B. Let us see how. The first step is kind of nitroaldol condensation. You have acidic hydrogen there. So the acidic hydrogen, you are using the base, so proton abstraction will be there. So the anion will be formed. Anion stabilized by the nitro group. Then the next step you have aldehyde. The anion attack the aldehyde. You have new CC bond there. So new CC bond there. Nitro is there. Alcohol is there. Next step you are using titanium tetrachloride and water, and it is a reagent for nephriation. Nephriation is very much important because NO2 converts into directly carbonyl there. So the direct introduction of CO. This reaction mechanism is unimaginable. If you are interested, you have to study separately. So from the starting metal, nitro group converted into ketone and alcohol. Here you have to learn 2 naming reaction. One is Henry reaction. Henry reaction is for nitroaldol condensation. Then the next one is Neff reaction. Neff reaction converts NO2 into CO group. Then the question number 3. The starting metal is long chain alkyl system with isonitrate configuration and you are using the light there. Here they ask you to find the product. The products are mostly nitro group rearranged into somewhere first position, second position or third position. So from the question and light you might guess one naming reaction is involved and the position of NO is the real question there. The answer is D. Let us see how. The starting metal have NO configuration. You are using the light. Then you might expect the Barton reaction. So we rewrite the starting metal for the 6-member transition state. So we bend the 6th, 7th carbon and favor it for the hydrogen transportation. Here the Barton reaction, what really happened is delta hydrogen transferred to the O there. Here 6-member transition state is possible, but it is hypothetical one. So the hydrogen transfer occur. Again the radical retained there. The whole reaction driven by the radical instability. Here also radical form. Then NO is available. Then NO attacks. The radical will be quenched. Again we have to redraw the answer for the question. Then it is clearly D. It is in the 5th position there. So here you have to learn two things. One is Barton reaction. Barton reaction, if you have ONO group with perfect delta hydrogen, you might expect the Barton reaction, and the Barton reaction completely driven by the delta hydrogen transfer. So you have to imagine the reactant for the 6-member transition state. Here the whole reaction driven by the radical quenching. Then the question number 4. The starting metal is the ketone with aster group attached in the side chain. Next starting metal you have bromine in the butane in 2nd position, and you are using the base. Then again you are using the nitro compound. Then you are using the base again. Then you are using hydrolysis and zinc hydrochloride. You have to guess the product. Here we have 4 answers. 4 answers differ in the functional group position, which suggests the nature of CC bond there. How and where the CC bond form is real question, and ester is there or it's hydrolyzed to acid or not also the question. So from the question you have to understand that many functional groups are involved and new CC bond formed there. The answer is C. Let us see how. Whole reaction is driven by fundamental. You have to know the basics and stability. Here first step you have acidic proton there because it is attached with 2 carbonyl. One side is ketone, another side is ester. So the carbon is acidic there. So the proton abstraction will be there, anion is formed. So the anion formation is there. The anion attack the bromine and new CC bond formed there. So it's a kind of 6-member system. Then again the acidic hydrogen remain. Then you are using the sodium acetate, same proton removal will be there. Then you have anion again, you have the nitro combination, you have butyl substitute nitrous acid combination. So what really happens is it will be the good leaving group. So NO attachment will be there. So NO is attached. Next step you are hydrolyzing, then it will be removed as CH3CO. So CH3CO removed here, and you have the nitro and COET on the same system. Then the next step you are using the zinc and HCl. So the reduction is occurred there. What really happened reduction is NO become NH2 there. So the functional group NH2COET in the same carbon. So the answer is clearly C. This reaction, why it is important, means it's a continuous removal of acidic proton and its reactivity towards the reagents. Here you have to learn two things. Whenever you see the acidic proton, always you think it is a reaction center. Then you have to find the way to quench the charged system. Mostly here anion is formed. So quenching the anion leads to the final product. Then the question number 5. The starting metal is bicyclic conjugated ketone and you have methyl position above. So another starting metal is multiple amine system. The possibility of free amine and amide also there. Then you are using the base and dicline. Then you are using the strong base with heat. Here 4 products are given. The products are mostly the real question of what happened to the double bond there. In product there is a CO removal possibility also and the direct substitution of hydrogen group. So the question is really about the removal of CO or which amine reacts or fate of the alkene is the question. The answer is B. Let us see how. The starting metal is the ketone. You are using the amine there. Many amine nitrogens are there which will be reacted. One which is away from the carbonyl group reacts because its carbon density is not disturbed by the carbonyl. Since the carbonyl is electron withdrawing group, NH2 is the good nucleophile there. So it attacks the carbonyl, water elimination. You have the hydrogen kind of formation there. The next step you are using the base. The base what really it do is remove the proton. The proton removal will be there. Charge travel. Finally you have NN bond. If you are using again the base, you will remove the nitrogen there. Here H plus quenched by the negative charge. You have to imagine the charge travel there. If you end with negative 1, you quenched with the positive charge. So hydrogen quenching and negative charge removed by the positive hydrogen, which is proton. The whole reaction is directed by the charge quenching and leaving group. Many heteroatom in the carbon is unstable. That's why in present system carbonyl is trying to force it away. Here you have to learn two things. One is if there is a multiple similar groups, you have to decide which one is reacts. Here based on electron density we decide the free amine not attached with the carbonyl one. Second thing is if you have charge and good leaving group, always you think of removal and the final stabilized product. Here stabilized product is alkene there. That's all from this episode. I hope it was useful. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.